This slide broadly outlines how word reading skills progress year on year. The Academy follows a systematic synthetic phonics programme called Little Wandle. For much more information about the teaching of early reading and phonics in reception in Year 1, please follow the link shown, where there are a variety of informational videos for parents. As children progress through school, the focus changes from learning to read in reception Year 1 and the early part of Year 2 to actually using their reading in order to learn in many different subjects and curriculum areas and beyond. Throughout all years, children are encouraged to recognise when their own reading does not make sense, and as they progress through school, they're expected to self-correct their own reading. This shows that they are reading for meaning. As children move from Key Stage 1 into Year 3 and beyond, they're expected to develop their reading fluency so that they recognise most words on sight without the need to sound out. Again, this shows as they move through school that they become more confident readers who read for meaning.
Put up the paper, Stink, she said, shooting him her best stinging caterpillar eyebrow lock. Oh, I did, said Dad. Here, I tacked it up right here on the fridge. He read out loud. Phantom Doll Doctor strikes County Hospital on Saturday, October the 7th. Great support. A member of the nursing staff at County General noticed that several of the dolls that had been donated to the hospital for its magic playroom were missing.
Circled the bed. Whenever the pulsing aura drew too close, the particles of salt ignited, spitting out green fire. Whatever they charge for a room in this place, George said, it's way too much. We withdrew to the landing. Lockwood had refilled his canisters and was reattaching them to his belt. See him, did you? Yes, I said. Think that's one of the missing men. Definitely. The question is, what killed him? The skull says there's a powerful spirit here. Says it's a bad one. That'll be on the prowl at midnight. Well, we can't wait till then. Let's see if we can hunt it down.
But I can talk.
Well done.
I can see a long way, but I can run fast. I can hide
You sound it out.
among
Well done.
leaves, but I can slide on the ice. We're all out. All best at something, but you're my best bird.
From the very start of school to the end of Key Stage 2, children are questioned and given opportunities to share, discuss and explore text. Comprehension skills are taught and learnt through broad areas that we refer to at our school as Reading Vipers. You can see on the screen what these stand for. V is for vocabulary. In reception and Key Stage 1, children are asked to discuss their favourite words and phrases. As they move into Years 3 and 4, they identify words that are used for impact on the reader. And in Years 5 and 6, children explain and evaluate more how language is used to create an effect. I is for inference. In Key Stage 1, children make inferences from simple text and illustrations. At lower Key Stage 2, they make inferences about settings, as well as character feelings, thoughts and motives. And at upper Key Stage 2, they are expected to justify their ideas using evidence, sometimes more than one piece of evidence, from the text. P is for predict. In Year 1 and reception, children make predictions based on familiar stories. As they move through school, they increasingly predict based on details in the text, and by Years 5 and 6, they use their deduction skills also to make reasonable predictions. The Reading Viper skill of E is for explain. From the earliest years, children are asked to express their likes and dislikes about a text through discussion. As they progress through the years, they're encouraged to justify their opinions using evidence from the text. They're encouraged to explain book recommendations to their peers throughout Key Stage 2 and to wider audiences in Upper Key Stage 2. R is for retrieve. Throughout all years, children are questioned and required to retrieve information from age-appropriate texts in order to answer questions. This is also done in a written form from Year 2 and beyond. S at Key Stage 1 is for sequence, and in Key Stage 2 is for summarise. In Year 1, children sequence pictures of key events in a story. In Lower Key Stage 2, they identify simple themes, and in Years 5 and 6, they identify and discuss significant ideas, events and characters, and they are also required to summarise and quote from the text to illustrate their point.